Hey Cancer, welcome to your general love read. This week we are going into the unknown of your soul path. Okay, so we are going to do something that Spirit guided me in. So we are moving, hold on one second, this is so new that I wrote myself down a little note so that I would remember what order I'm going in. Okay, so Spirit is having me go through and look at your soul path using tarot in a form of palmistry. Okay, so this is still a general read, so you may look at it and be like, that sounds totally like my person. Roles can be reversed. Okay, it also, Oliver just threw a blanket, he's ticked. It also could be third party, may not all resonate with you. Take what is light, leave the rest. I'm still going to pull for the collective. There's some asthma, so someone needed to hear that. Okay, from my Mindset Unicorn deck. And get some intention before we move on to our journey. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Oh, Spirit, we're not going that direction today, but thank you. So, let's see what's going on. Whoa. Cancer. What is going on? Okay. So, you may be at a pause, okay, trying to let something go or trying to let something set in that you've let go. All right, but it's all part of this very spiritual journey for you, completing a cycle, getting yourself to that highly illuminated space that you've been asking for. Now, the intention here is that it's creating a tower, okay? But I almost feel like maybe it was a huge surprise for you that woke you up. And for some of you, you're letting go of something to let something else in. And there's the integration, because we've got on the thunderbolt, we've got a person sitting here and the flames are all in the Kundalini system. And then it came out with integration. But it's about possibilities, okay? Two of Wands. The unknown that came out with all of this is kind of, you know, you're drawn in two different directions, okay? Which is interesting because you do have the yin and the yang. And it's between, I feel like, between the heart space and the passion space. But what's interesting is it's all up in the air. And so you could be overthinking everything that you are doing, hence why you're paused. Okay? So let's go ahead and journey into this space of your soul path and your connection. All right? So we start out with the lion, okay? With your moon, or not with their moon. Maybe, maybe when we get to your life path, we'll find a complete opposite in your lion. Because the lion is your sun, okay? Maybe we're going to find that that's where your opposition is, that you are completely in opposition to your life's path and your soul path. Now I'm really intrigued. Okay, so the lion, the sun. Yeah, you know, here's the thing is that your goal was to have a very different love experience in this life. Okay, very new, very light, very playful, lots of blessings. For some of you, that could mean, because when I hear lots of blessings, Spirit saying lots of blessings, I actually get the idea of lots of children. And with the Four of Swords here, okay, calling on recuperation. Either, yes, you did end up having a lot of children and you are just tired, or you're tired of trying. Maybe you've been trying very hard to find that partner, to find that love, and you know, it's getting through the thoughts of, you know, everything that's happening, kind of holding you in place, holding you in that pause. Okay, so the Jupiter, your authority here. All right, there we have the happiness factor, the sun. And the sun is actually like shining. It's interesting because the sun is shining water. So the sun is bringing in, all right, this snowland, the love that's building this castle right here. And I feel like you prepared for this. Like if somebody says, you know, well, I've got a wedding to plan, or I've got such and such to plan, you're the one to go to. Because you could, I mean, I honestly, they're saying to me, you could sell ice cubes to Eskimos. Like you are so aligned that you really, it doesn't matter if it's snowing, you make everything sunny. Like you turn anything around. You can create anything. You can make anything happen. Like you're just very on point. So Saturn, your logic, it tends to lack boundaries. So I almost get here, yeah, 3 of Wands. Freedom. You have a hard time saying no. Okay, so people do come to you and say, oh, I know that you are the best at this. Could you just do this for me? Yes, yes, yes. And so you do have a hard time saying no to others, almost because of the payout of being the authority. And so your emotions are calling for you to start over here, okay? Ace of Pentacles at the heart of the 9 of Pentacles. There's a factor of having gratitude for, I feel like, for, you know, how you've gotten here. But then it's almost kind of like releasing all of the burden. So when we look at the Mercury, look at your communications. You want to change the way that you communicate. You want to take a new action plan here. But we've got it with the 5 of Cups. And it's looking for, you know, you're looking for this hope. But there is this feeling I get that you almost think that if you say no, if you start saying no, you start, you know, loving on yourself, working on yourself, 9 of Pentacles, that people won't love you. So let's look at the inner Mars, which is your connection. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. So I do feel like you have, okay, somebody that is a good partner, but it came out with the 2 of Cups in reverse. So there could be someone that you're a very good partnership, you work really well together, but there's lacking a lot of romance. In your heart here, okay, that's exactly what you want, is all the romance with the Empress. You want the nurturing, you want the love. And it's interesting because this Empress is pregnant, right? And so it's calling for the rebirth. But again, I feel like it also calls for this desire for family, for children. If we look at your Venus, which is your divine masculine, okay, I feel that there are ways where you do not give to others. We've got the generosity here in reverse with emotional withdrawn, the Five of Pentacles in the upright. So you may struggle. You may have had like a childhood where you were expected to step up and be, whether you are masculine or feminine, to be very on the ball, on charge, take care of things. And so you kind of come across without the emotions that you crave. If we look at the divine feminine, the moon, you long for those memories where you did have all of that beautiful give and take. And with Mercury retrograde, that could cause problems, because with the Ten of Wands, that need for that beautiful, loving connection is kind of haphazard here with your responsibility. So if we look at the plane of Mars, okay, the outcome, Four of Wands. Okay, so you do plan to have happiness, to have celebration and love and joy in your life. And at the heart of your energy, okay, there it is, the Lovers. All right, divine connection here that you are very, very tied to and connected to. So let's go ahead and clarify here. Let's look at the Sun here. Yeah, you wanted a very high level connection, which is, okay, very balanced. Partnership and love. All right. But if we look at that Jupiter energy, yeah, okay, you may have passed by the one that you were, you know, destined for here. And maybe it was an ego trip. Okay, maybe this person was working through mirroring energies when the two of you came together, and there was someone that just made you happy and had the same goals as you, was similar to you, wanted to build the things that you wanted to build. And so that's the way you went. Okay, we look here at your logic. Okay, there really is this desire for, okay, the emotional, the freedom, the relaxation I almost get of this true love, instead of always seeking it. Okay, if we look here at the emotions, yeah, okay, anything that draws you out of the traditional, this is the path I'm going to take, I feel like you push against it. And that could be why you pushed against your divine counterpart, is I'm really getting, if I were pulling out from the romance angels, I would be getting where, you know, this person is very different from, you know, you guys are very different, where it could be different ages, different religion, different culture, number of different things. And you turned away from that. And there's this desire to work on yourself so that you can have that new beginning. Yeah, because here we go, your communication. Five of Cups and Ace of Wands, it's crossed by the Lovers. There's a lot of disappointment that you've had. So you maybe don't speak your truth anymore. You may just kind of go along with the flow. And therein is kind of the rub. Okay, is that everything in your life is just kind of ticking along, but there are things missing. Okay, if we look at the connection, yeah, right, this is somebody that sparks you up, lights you up, where you have, okay, the lacking Two of Cups, and this person could be coming back around. Okay, for some of you, this could be someone from your past that maybe they just moved back to town or something. You run into them at the store and you're like, holy shit, okay? In your heart, yeah, you're not ready to give up on the dream of children. If you have been trying, right, but giving up on the dream of being the empress, of being nurtured and loved and cared for in that way. They want one more, yeah, okay. But there's also this fear because of past heartbreak. In that divine masculine energy, okay, it's not a toxic energy, okay? So it's not that you are like playing games with people. And that's not why you pull back emotionally. I feel like it is very protective, okay? Yeah, very protective, been hurt before. Sometimes you feel like I can't listen to my inner self because my inner self wants love and all of these things. And I got to keep myself square on the fact that nope, I got to follow my path. Let's look at that divine feminine energy. Yeah. All right. I feel like this person coming back around is a nudge to you on this movement forward. But there's this part of you, due to family, is what I'm getting, sacral chakra, that's trying not to pay attention, that will try not to pay attention if they haven't come back. The plane of Mars here. Yeah. Again, you want all the celebration, all the love, all the everything. You'd kind of do it alone. It's funny, it kind of reminds me of the journey I went on this morning, where I recognized that in childhood, yes, I was put in the place at like 10 years old of being the parent in charge. And I could have shared that burden, okay, and been like, hey, sis, you want to come make dinner with me or something like that? But there was some sort of payout that I got by taking all of that burden and just keeping it to myself. But in reality, it wasn't helpful. So if you're going to try to make all of this happiness be your outcome, there's kind of a guidance here that you can't do that alone. Especially when we have, you know, the heart of your desires is the Lovers. Okay? The Lovers, the family, okay, the partnership, but the love. Okay, that's what you are seeking. Wow, look at that. King and Queen of Cups. That's what you're seeking. You want that divine partnership where it is working together and loving together. And you're missing out on that. So let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards. I can pull this up. Yeah, again, I feel like this is talking about your ability to just create. Like you, the Time Master here, it's almost as if you can manipulate time. Okay? We always joke about shamanic time. Like we get into shamanic time and 2 hours goes like that. Okay? But with being the time master here, like you can manipulate where people are like, there is no way you can get this done. And you can get it all done in the time allotted for you. But that you kind of wear it as a badge of honor here. Okay? And with the gatherer, okay, you love to gather everyone around you. You love to be the one to do all the tasks, to, you know, take care of everything. But, you know, she doesn't look very happy. Okay? And so there is this feeling that you are missing out on part of this. Okay, your lesson here is guidance. So you are seeking signs for that which you've already created. So it's quantified as like looping the same storyline over and over despite being given choices. So I do feel like wherever you are in current life, again, I feel like you're not happy. And Spirit's like, we're giving you a second chance, which doesn't always happen. So we're bringing in your second chance. And it's up to you to go ahead and take that. Snow leopard, self-reliance. See, it's all your sole purpose was to come here and to be independent, right? To have that different type of love with the Page of Cups that was just beautiful and giving and everything, where I feel like so that you wouldn't have to be dependent upon someone. But it came with the, you know, Four of Swords. So there's a little bit of a fight against that. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Could be work with the shamans. That might have been important. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Okay, and it's funny because there's this teeny tiny little baby snow leopard here. Okay, but it's so sad. So again, I feel like this goes back to family. And even this, it's like a tiny, you know, totem of this. Cougar, assertive. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Okay, so again, you are independent, you are assertive, and therein is kind of like the striking of the balance, all right, where you found the partnership, okay, that aligns with that without the love. But at the lion's space here, the sun, is love. And that's what's missing out of here, is you're missing that very deep, soulful connection. Okay, so, yep, you're being resistant against the movement forward, going against the wind, because you're like, I'm independent, I'm doing everything, I'm doing just fine. But it's interesting because you also get displacement, and you're getting to a place where it's running you down. Okay? It's running you down to be without the Four of Wands. Okay? Without the Lovers. Without the Two of Cups. Without the Empress energy. It's running you down. So I'm going to move into the extended. I'm going to look closer at all of this into your life path and see what's coming into your life path. Especially, I'm interested in, you know, the connection, your heart. I want to see if that sun space is in complete opposition, okay, with like reverse, if that's part of the deal, and see where it goes. So that will be over on Patreon. I'll give you a little sneak peek, or also on Vimeo now. So if you don't want to do the membership, you can just go do a one-off or the 72-hour everything package. And so what I'm going to do is there will be about 2 weeks of videos at all times over there. All right. So much love, guys. I hope this helped you, and I will see you next time. Okay, Cancer. Let's take a look at this. I'm intrigued. Okay, let's look at the Lion. All right. I want to do that before I pull out any oracles because I really am interested. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles with the Hermit in reverse. Okay, yeah, it's like you don't give yourself the time to allow yourself love. Okay? But I feel like you're seeing it in the things that you're saying. There's this vocalization that's starting to come through where you are realizing that you are not in alignment. Okay? Which is very interesting. So I'm going to pull out an oracle here. Okay? Kind of set the tone for your life path. And wow, you got 4. Okay? Hidden realms. Cosmic conscious awareness. Okay? I feel like for some of you, it's about calling in that Lovers, okay, past life energies. But as well, all right, it could be, again, I feel like for someone here, like you wanted a tribe of children. Mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. Okay, you know when you're taking on too much. You know the toll that it takes on your body. Energy signature. The past is in the present. Yes, okay, you're getting the second chance. It's coming in to this life to fulfill your purpose. And expansion. Educate your mind and senses. Okay, this is pulling apart the world to expand your world. For some of you, it could be, okay, expanding the possibilities of love, expanding the possibilities of birthing something because, or someone, okay, because it's kind of like opening up to that Mother Earth, all right?